All right, everyone. DC in the house. I have a personal break. This is a quick break and post. This is of 2016 Don Ross Soccor. 24 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. This is for uh, Fodor David. So I'm familiar with quite a few of these players. So therefore, I'm up. Let's go ahead and break. Good luck to you, my friend. I will send out an email to you with the hits that you got, or excuse me, a link to the items that you got, and we'll be able to go from there. I also just received an order for Lucas. Lucas, if you're in the chat, or Lucas, if you're watching, let me know. I can break yours right afterwards. Just got to give me a shout out in the chat, and we can get that moving for you. So yeah, Lucas, I was able to pull yours pretty quickly before they closed. All right, let's see what we get. Picture of Perfection. GSP. I don't think those are numbered. No. All right, so we are basically about a week away from the starts of the late breaks. We are looking forward to getting that started, me specifically. Should be a lot of fun. So Icar Casillas, that's non-numbered, but that's their gold variant, so I know that is one of the rare ones. Ronaldo. The cursive is very difficult to read. They did make it a bit tough to read any of these names. All right, got some more breaks, personal breaks just delivered to me from the back right before they close. So I will take a look at that and see who it is. Let everyone know. That way, if you're in the chat, just holler out if you got that personal break. If you placed one anytime today or yesterday, a bunch of them have just come in finally, so we'll be able to get those knocked out before 5. And maybe slightly leading into 5, too. There's another gold. Marcelo Brogovic. Ronaldo. I think Dominator is an understatement when we're talking about him. The guy's kind of good. Jose Jimenez. Michael, you got a black diamond placed? Okay. I will take a look.
Sweet.
And I'm going to have Alex look into that black diamond for you. Because if we can grab it, we definitely will. It's Robert Lewandowski. Hulk needs no other name, just Hulk. Here's a Donruss debut, Felipe Anderson. Another Robert Lewandowski. So those Donruss debuts are not necessarily their rookies. In some cases, they are. It just happens to be the first time that Donruss, Pepe, has put out a card for him. James Rodriguez. This is 43 out of 49. This is that canvas style card. 39 out of 49. Another Robert Lewandowski. Hat trick in 4 minutes. For those who don't play football, or soccer as they call it here, that's not an easy accomplishment. Let me do a little house cleaning real quick. That I don't know, because I don't go in the warehouse almost ever, so I don't know how it is. Alex might have an idea. I'm sure he'd be able to help you out there. Tony Cruz. Another gold. Now, don't quote me on this, Michael. I believe they only do one open at a time. So there is a good chance it could be from the same one. But once Alex finds that order, I'm sure he'll be able to look for you. Alex actually, fun fact, knows substantially more about the operations here than I do. I ask him for almost everything when it comes to the back room. He knows. I can tell you all of our breaks today have just been case breaks, so that didn't change the number that we had back there. There's a good looking card. Oh, here's an interesting one. This is 108 out of 149. Ezekiel Carey. Die cut. Mario Balotelli. I remember him from World Cup for Italy. Gotze. Luis Garcia. Teo Gutierrez. Teo Gutierrez. So I was growing up in Buffalo, not a lot of soccer. I'll refer to it as soccer. Soccer around here. I started traveling around the world and found out football was the sport of the world. I never had the endurance for it, but this right here is actually one of the few names you need to know. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best players to ever play the game. Repeated Palme d'Or winner. Palme d'Or is basically like their most valuable player. And if you're a hockey fan, Vince, I can explain soccer to you that will make you appreciate soccer and vice versa. If you're a football fan and you wanted to get into hockey, which is very similar, let me break it down to you. Whereas soccer has your defense, your centers, your wingers, your goalie, they break the field up even more in soccer. They actually have their midfielders, they have forwards, strikers, fullbacks. They basically, instead of a blue line, how hockey you have a blue line, think of it as a floating blue line. Your attacking striker could not go past the defender that is deepest in their own end toward the goal. So you have a little bit more action because you can actually bring the ball up a lot more as long as you're not getting beyond that other person. You could beat him at soccer. Take my hockey stick. Yeah, it's not. There is contact. A lot of people complain. Oh, there's no hitting in soccer. Those slide tackles, as long as you're hitting the ball first, basically, and I'm summating here, so don't correct me. But as long as you're hitting the soccer ball first, if that person's putting his leg behind it and hitting it too, believe me, there's some pain. Just ask Neymar. It seems like every time somebody sneezes on him, he falls over and rolls around for 20 or 30 minutes. And the nice thing, that's a Mateo Kovacic, Donruss debut. The cool thing about them is if you're hurt in soccer, they don't care. It's just they're going to keep playing unless you're so hurt that you're in the way. And then they'll just tack on time at the end of the halves. That's why you'll see the bonus time or extra time. But it's if you like hockey, if you sat down and watched a game with me, I could probably get you into to soccer. And I would say pick up an old game of FIFA, like FIFA 16 or 17 or one of those, and just mess around. Usually you can get them for like $5 when they're old. You learn the rules that way, and then you'll get to see kind of how difficult a lot of that stuff is, and the timing, the headers, the way the passing is. It's tough, man. It's no joke. I played football, hockey, and baseball, and I don't think I can play soccer. A, for the endurance, and B, just for the timing aspect of it. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not. My wife played soccer. She was her school's high school Heisman winner in soccer, so that also helps me along when it comes to learning, because she knows her thing. So, all right, so that is the break. Thank you so much for allowing me to break that for you. I'm gonna get everything squared away and situated for you. So before I close this out, I still have Lucas's break. I believe, Michael, we're looking for yours. Hold on, I might have it right here. Hey. Actually, Michael, I believe I have you here. Is that two black diamond? Just to confirm.